Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego for the Sega Master System. In the last video, we went from Sleuth to Private Eye all in one video. We actually had 3 cases to go through to get to Private Eye from Sleuth, and we did them all in one shot. And now, we might as well just start going after Carmen again, because why not? What else is there to do? And of course I have a hold button too, just to speed that up, because this supposedly electronic typewriter is real slow. Anyway, we have another case, we might as well do it. National treasure stolen from Budapest. It is the Attila the Hun saddle. Male suspect reported at the scene of the crime. Good to know. And of course we have the catch them by 1700 hours on Sunday. Hungary, with an area slightly smaller than Indiana, is bordered by Czechoslovakia, Austria, Yugoslavia, Romania, and the Soviet Union. Obviously that's different because Czechoslovakia are now the Czech and Slovak republics. Yugoslavia is now a bunch of other countries, and the Soviet Union is obviously no more. Anyway, let us go to the embassy. I heard he said he was taking a message to the president. Okay. I thought of the person you're looking for, and he left in a truck flying a green, yellow, and red flag. Green, yellow, and red. Okay. He changed his money to francs, so we have no clues about what our suspect looks like. The country we're going to has francs as a currency, has a green, white, and red green, yellow, and red flag, and has a president. It's not going to be Mexico City. It's not going to be Argentina, and it's not going to be Moscow. So it's going to be Bamako, Mali. More than likely. Yeah, their leader is a president. Their currency is francs, and they have a green, yellow, and red flag. Bamako it is, with a population of more than 600,000. It's virtually the only city in Mali, an arid country located in West Africa and extending into the Sahara Desert. Or Sahara Desert, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Let us go all the way up, and in case the vile henchman decides to attack, we'll be able to run. He was taking a message to the Prime Minister. I liked the ring he had on. Well, there's the vile henchman. And Tasmanian Devils. Yeah, we're going to Australia. More than likely. Let us go ahead and put the ring in the feature. I'm going to check the bank just in case. Dollars. So, it's going to be Australia. It's going to be Sydney. I was hoping the bank would give us one more clue about the suspect to put into the warrant, but sadly that was not the case. An island continent. Australia is nearly the size of the United States, but has only 1/15 the population. Anyway, let us go ahead and go to the depot here. Red, white, and black flag. Looks like a rock. Looks like we're going to Baghdad. He always wanted to see the Nile. Okay. What color's his hair? He was a cotton buyer. That's great. Can you tell me what he looked like? Also, it's not Baghdad. It's Cairo. Pyramids built thousands of years ago by ancient Egyptian pharaohs are one of the chief tourist attractions of modern-day Cairo. That's great and everything, but I still need a third thing for the warrant. Are you gonna give it to me? I would appreciate that. Also, they weren't exactly built by pharaohs. They were built more by the people of Egypt. He arrived on a motorcycle and he was taking a message to the regents. First of all, not sure what's right over there, but it's something. Let's get to here and put in the motorcycle because I don't want to forget. We have a warrant for Nick Brunch. Cool. Let's check out the hotel. The oldest state in Europe. Something tells me that if I go to it, I'll figure it out immediately. The person you're looking for was here, and he said he wanted to visit a ceramics factory. He bragged about dangerous sports. And the only thing that I can think of that fits the whole oldest state in... Yep, country run by regents. And the republic was founded in the 4th century. So, yeah, oldest republic in Europe. It's San Marino in San Marino. The Republic of San Marino, with a population of about 23,000 in an area of only 24 square miles, is the smallest and oldest republic in Europe. That is something. And we have a vile henchman. He planned to study the Yuan dynasty. Cool, we're going to Peking, which is now Beijing. The People's Republic of China, with more than 1 billion people, is the most populous country on Earth. I believe that has since been taken over by India, as far as that record goes. Alright. Okay, we've made it to where we need to be. All we need to do now is just look around. And there we are. I thought maybe I would have to go into the sport club, but I just hung around for a little longer. And that's what did it. Man, that was tough. And that was only because I couldn't find anything for the warrant. Not very much of anything. Game making me wait here. But the police are taking Nick Brunch away to prison, and we are returning Attila the Hun's sandal. Or saddle. Not sandal, saddle. And we did it. We've got another case solved. That should be number 5, I believe. And I believe we have 3 more cases until we reach the next rank, which should be the second to last. Anyway, let us go ahead and do another case, because why not? National treasure stolen from Reykjavik. It is the Precious Saga manuscript. Male suspect reported to the scene of the crime. And from here, we know what to do. It's all the same. Track the thief from Reykjavik to his hideout. Arrest him by Sunday, 1700. Good luck. Welcome to Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, a picturesque seaside city with more than a third of the nation's approximately 250,000 residents. Anyway, let us go ahead and look for clues and suspect info. He was taking a message to the president, and he talked about a croquet match. That building looks distinct. Male. There it is. There's croquet. If I can get onto it. The jewelry he wore was stunning. He checked out all of the books about wine. Let's go ahead and put jewelry in as the feature. And Fast Eddie B is at it again. And he wanted to see Mount Blanc. So President, wine, Mount Blanc. And I believe that is Paris, France. I believe. It can't... It's gotta be Paris. France, with a population of about 55 million, is famous for its food, wine, fashion, and art. It's more than likely gonna be this. Please let it be this. I'd hate for it to not be this, because this seems like the only thing that would make sense as far as where we needed to go next anyway. Alright, we are where we need to be. Laurentian Uplands. We've seen that clue before. It was in the last video. Or the first one. One of the first two. It's Montreal. Canada ranks as the world's second largest country in land size. Oh, wait. I've read that already. I thought I didn't, but turns out we did. And I did not want to do that. Well, that was an interesting glitch. That's what I get for leaving that screen and holding left, as I do. He planned to study the Bedouins. Let's look at the map real quick. The only thing that makes sense as far as that clue is concerned is probably Cairo. Because I've gotten Bedouin for Cairo, Egypt before. Cairo, with a population of more than 5 million, is the largest city in Africa. A lot of these facts are obviously not going to age well because they're from the late 80s, and I'm playing this specific version of the game in 2023. Well, at the time of this recording anyway. You'll probably see a lot of it, and that's what happens if you get hit by the knife. You've been injured. You've lost a couple hours. Be more careful next time. Hopefully, I will never inadvertently show that off again. Green, white, and red flag. Now you stop that. So yeah, that's what happens if you get hit by a knife or a bullet. You lose time, and that could cost you. So green, white, and red flag. It's not going to be Montreal because we just came from there, and Peking is red because that's China. So Mexico City. Yeah, I should have moved up as soon as I got onto that screen, and I did not. And then I couldn't avoid the knife. You're better off going all the way up and staying there whenever you enter a new place. More than 50 million people live in the metropolitan area of Mexico City, the largest city in Mexico. One of Mexico's most famous mountains is Popocatepetl. 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 There we go. I pronounced it fairly decently. Prime Minister. Let's see if we can keep this going. London has a Prime Minister. Leader of Flame is the President, so that's out. And Baghdad, Iraq. Leader is the ruling council. So it's London. I'm surprised I have that clue from playing the Super Nintendo version for the internet twice. Great Britain's ruling sovereign is the Queen, but the country is governed by a democratically elected parliament. And let me go ahead and go over here. Well, we're being told to watch our steps, so that's what we need to do. Let's hang around We've already got the warrant. I believe it was Fast Eddie B. We kind of lucked out on the first thing. And yeah, all it really took was just getting here and making sure we had plenty of time. And once again, we are thanked, and I have to go through the text just to make sure that, yeah, we did return the precious Saga manuscript back to the grateful residents of Reykjavik. And we now have 2 cases until we hit the 4th rank of the game. And what is it this time? San Marino. An engraving of Mount Titano. Male suspect reported to the scene of the crime. And we know what to do here. And I can't just even skip through this text. I just have to speed through it with button 2 and then just press button 1 whenever I need to. San Marino, located in the slopes of Mount Titano, is completely surrounded by Italy. And this will be the last case that I do before we end the video, so we might as well just go ahead and go through it. And I might as well just go up, just to be safe. Let's go to the palace. He left in the vehicle flying a red flag. It's gonna be China. He told me he was a sugar beet buyer. He was a mountain climber. Male. Mountain climbing. And he wanted to sail in Lake Ladoga. He arrived on a motorcycle. Once again, the game is very, very good to me. Nick Brunch is out of prison again, apparently. So, red flag, sugar beets, and Lake Ladoga. It's not going to be China, it's going to be Moscow. Because Tokyo has a red and white flag, and Paris is red, white, and blue. Pretty obvious. Moscow with a pop. Actually, yeah, I've read this clue already, so we're just going to go ahead and sleep until the game tells us not to sleep anymore. Get a sip of my tea there, and then we'll try to avoid the vile henchmen. Red, white, and black flag. It's Baghdad. It can't be Kigali, because Kigali is red, yellow, and green. So Baghdad it is. Baghdad, with a population of more than 3.8 million, is Iraq's largest city. Alright. He planned to study Aztec ruins. Will I be attacked before I get to the airport? Yes, I will. Aztec ruins. Well, it's not going to be Tokyo. It's going to be Mexico City. Popocatepetl. There. I finally, decently, hopefully correctly pronounced that name. And thankfully it didn't take being attacked by a vile henchman twice for that to happen. Red, white, and green flag, but it's not going to be this place. Alright. Red, white, and green. It's not going to be Oslo, Norway, because I don't remember green being on any of the Scandinavian flags, so that's automatically out. Budapest. Budapest, Budapest, Budapest. That's going to be the red, white, and green. And I don't remember red ever being on the Indian flag. So Budapest it is. Please let me be right. Welcome to Budapest, the capital of Hungary. A favorite meeting place is the Danube Bridge, decorated with an ornamental lion. And we've reached 20 minutes, but I will finish this case before we end the video. It's not Budapest. So, here's what happens in case you mess up. You have to go back to the last city you were. Otherwise, you're going to be going nowhere and nowhere quickly. You have to remember where you last were. This is not a thing that you want to do, especially in the later areas. Especially that, because it obviously costs you time. A Hindi dictionary. Why does it keep saying that the New Delhi flag is red, white, and green? I thought it was orange. Let me look at it. It's technically Indian saffron, white and green with a navy blue wheel. He wanted to visit an island nation. Okay. Let me go back to the... Well, it's either going to be Port Moresby or it's going to be Moroni. There's the Taj Mahal. Sometimes you can see landmarks in the cities you are at. He was a vanilla buyer. And he wanted to see a rare Anjou and Scops owl. That's a clue that I've had before. And I'm guessing it's Port Moresby. Because I'm starting to... No, it's not Port Moresby. It's Moroni. It's one of the two. Yeah, it's Moroni. I had the right idea. I just didn't have the right island nation. Also, let me look up... Well, it was red, white, and green at one time. Look, let me... Apparently... That's really weird. It's India saffron, white, and India green. And if I look at saffron, it's a shade of yellow or orange. And even Raja and deep saffron, they're still orange. So I don't know where the game is getting red from. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Moroni before I forget. Yeah, it's Moroni, because Anjou and Skopsal. Really weird. I just see it as orange. And even Wikipedia sees it as orange. Alright, we're where we need to be. Let's just get the suspect and get out of here. And it's Saturday because I wasted too much time and, well, more time than I would have wanted. I got hit by a knife once and I went to the wrong place, but I managed to pull it off. Unbelievable. So if the game tells me there's a red, white, and a green flag, I also have to keep New Delhi in the running. So strange. Anyway, we've apprehended Nick Brunch. The engraving of Mount Titano will be returned to the grateful residents of San Marino. And we just have one more case until we get promoted again. And this is where I will leave the game for now. Join me next time where we get promoted again. And the game has us go through yet another couple of cities. We have slightly longer cases compared to what they've been in this video and even the first two. And hopefully we will get even closer to Carmen Sandiego. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!